So Elaine, this one is from John, 1965, pronouns he. So we'll set the channels and open them of unconditional love and compassion with Source, knowing that any guidance that comes through for John will serve the highest good, bring healing, clarity, and empowerment. Any information and wisdom that comes through applies to all time, all space, and all dimensions with the intention of clearing to the root cause and shifting energy across all realities. This work is permanent and aligned with the highest good of all but Source. All energies that are not aligned with the highest good are now released and returned to Source for healing. We reinforce the golden shield of protection around this space. So again, we have John, 1965, pronouns he. His question: I deeply desire more conscious connection with my higher self and galactic aspects. There are two parts to this, but why is this elusive to me? And what can I do, or what needs to be done to bring this about, or is it not time? So all kind of the same question. One, yeah, why is it elusive? What needs to be done, or is it not time?
Okay, so John, 1965. So connecting to your higher self is an inner journey through the heart. Yeah, it's trust. It's like, I don't know, it's like what we're seeing is like there's this fear of like, what is my higher self gonna say? What is the galactic team gonna say? Am I doing it right? Am I okay? Am I yeah. Yeah, so that's the mind. So that's the conscious mind, that those questions, like, am I doing it right? Can I connect with my higher self? It's like if you can connect with your heart, you're connecting to your higher self. It's not tricky. The mind makes it tricky. It's not tricky. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to help like align kind of the track. So kind of clear interference through the heart. And so that it will feel kind of like a relief. It will feel easier. And then so we're just going to kind of clear the track, basically. It's the words. Yeah, and don't be discouraged because the heart is the hardest portal to open on earth. So, but just by going back home into the heart as we're clearing the tracks, it's going to feel, we're just doing a release right now. So we're just releasing any interference. we're we want to say releasing the clearing the cobwebs. Clearing the cobwebs. He'll John will understand. So we're just clearing. So we're just holding, basically holding and anchoring, kind of giving John a jump start. So any interference from any past lives, time spaces, past time spaces, it can even be the recent past of this life before this present moment. Yeah, and just anchoring, we're just suggesting to anchor, and this is for kind of for everybody, but to anchor into the present moment and through the heart, but the inner being of the body. That everybody wants to go galactic, pop out, but we're suggesting heart in and then inner body. So we're just clearing kind of the left side of the body. So clearing the interference from the past, basically. So we're just working on that. It's kind of like what it looks like to us, kind of like cement with a little bit of like a few holes. Um, so the present body is a lot clearer than even the recent past body from this time now. So just you can really anchor on the right side of the body, and it will really help the left side of the body. So yeah, so we're just kind of anchoring kind of presence through the heart so he can feel what that feels like. So it's kind of like we're titrating right now with him. So we're holding presence and in the inner body through the heart. Yeah, and we're just releasing, the past off his shoulders, off his back. Like, you don't need it. We just want to tell him, like, you don't need any of it. Like, you can just let it go. And we know that's not easy on earth to let it go, but yeah, we really want him to understand that, things can complete without looping around the same story and looping around even the same people, that things can actually complete when he says it's done. When he says it's done, he can just kind of, you know, and then you can just imagine like a book closing and then, you know, donate the book or, release the book. Yeah, just release the book. It's like holding on to these. They're like ancient books even. And it's like what you learned, what you needed, you've received. And if it's not happening in the present moment, in this body now, you can release it and just close the book. Yeah, and we just see there's a lot of sadness from the past, and that's any time. So we're just helping him release the sadness. That's natural, you know. Sometimes the past things don't go the way we want, but they're done. So the do-overs or the looping, wanting to improve the past, wanting to change the past, wanting to make the past better, but it's already complete. So there's really no do-overs. So how that works in the body is that the scenarios loop over and over and over again, maybe with different people. But the same story. So what we're doing is we're just kind of suggesting, okay, the same story is looping over and over. So let's just close the book on that story, with love and grace and release it, surrender it. We're just releasing the body, the tension, because there's a lot of tension in the body to hold all of these stories of the past. It's very heavy on the body. So yeah, so basically what we see is like there's like a line of division between John's present and then John's past. But that line of division, he's holding up a boundary, like I don't want the past to interfere with the present. But that line, that division, is creating tension in the body and it's keeping John stuck. So it's like we're releasing that. It was like a good idea, you know, but it didn't work. So what we're doing is we're kind of like it's like a thread, but it's like not, it's like an energetic line. So we're just kind of like we're actually going to pull it out. We're like, do we dissolve it? Do we fragment it? But actually, we're just going to pull out. It's like a thread to us. So then we just bring in the golden light of source, and then we release that golden thread to source. That's a really clean, clear way to kind of clear and end. And then right away, his body release, we could feel the release because there's a lot of tension holding that line, because the past has a pressure, the present has a pressure. So he would have felt a lot. So what he would have felt in his body, besides the ruminating in the mind, is he would have felt a lot of tension in his body. Okay, so now we can see the two parts of his bodies or of his body. Well, I guess it is the bodies because it's emotional body, physical body, energetic body, etheric body. So lots of different bodies. So there's no division anymore. So the tension he was feeling, the blockage was actually the division. Yeah. So I just want to help him kind of anchor what that feels like to no longer have that division inside of himself. And it was like a tool, like a survival tool, but he doesn't need it anymore. He has enough wisdom now to, if he chooses to release it. Okay, so we're just going to go with him again, just anchor into the heart to connect to his higher self, connecting into the inner body, and then connecting to Gaia's crystalline grid, the new earth. So connecting to the new earth, but going through the body. Yeah, feels much better. So he'll feel a lot better. So good job, John. You'll feel a lot better now. So yeah, we can end here. So thank you. Thanks to John.